Hello everyone, welcome to Technology Family Nepal. In this set 3, I am going to discuss 10 multiple choice questions with explanation of IT officer examination. Let's get started. Now, the first question is, which unit is responsible for converting the data received from the user into a computer understandable format? The correct answer is there are four options in this question. The first option is arithmetic and logic unit, second option is memory unit, third option is input unit, and last option is output unit. The correct answer is, look at here. The correct answer is option number C, that is input unit. The explanation of this uh, uh, question is just below the answer. The input unit converts the data which the user enters into a language which the computer understands. That is, it converts the data into binary format. The output unit is responsible for giving the result in user understandable format. The storage unit is responsible for storing the data after immediate results of processing, whereas the arithmetic logic unit is responsible for various arithmetic and bitwise operation. And in number 2, the question is, which of the following is not an operating system? There are four options. First, Windows, second, Linux, and third option is Oracle, and fourth option is DOS. The correct answer is option number C, that is Oracle. Oracle is an RDBMS, that means Relational Database Management System. It is known as Oracle Database, Oracle DB, or Oracle only, the first database for enterprise grade computing in the Oracle database, right? And in number 3, the question is, what is the maximum unit of the file name in DOS? Uh, the correct answer is the option number 1, 4, 2, B in B 5, C 12, and D 8. The correct answer is option number D, that is 8. The maximum length of the file name is 8 characters in the DOS operating system. DOS is a operating system. It is commonly known as an 8.3 file name, right? And in number 4, the question is, which of the following option leads to the portability and security of Java? There are four options in this question. In A, bytecode is executed by JVM, Java Virtual Machine, that is. And number B, the applet makes the Java code secure and portable. And number C, use of exception handling. And the last option is dynamic binding between objects. The correct answer of this question is the option number A, that is bytecode is executed by Java Virtual Machine. The explanation is the output of the Java compiler is bytecode, right, which leads to the security and portability of the Java code. It is a highly developed set of instructions that are designed to be executed by the Java runtime system known as Java Virtual Machine, JVM. The Java programs executed by the JVM that makes the code portable and secure. Because JVM prevents the code from generating its side effects, the Java code is portable as the same bytecode can run on any platform. Uh, in number 5, the question is, which of the following is not a Java features? There are four options. In number A, dynamic. In B, architecture neutral. In number C, use of pointers. And last option is object oriented. And the correct answer or correct option of this question is C, that is use of pointers, right? Use of pointers. The explanation of this question is the Java language does not support pointers. Some of the major reasons are listed below. One of the major factors of not using pointers in Java is security concern. Due to pointers, most of the users consider C language very confusing and complex. This is the reason why Green Team Java team members has not introduced pointers in Java, right? Java provides an effective layer of abstraction to the developers by not using pointers in Java. Java is dynamic, architecture neutral, and it is easy to use, an object-oriented programming language, or it is also called as multi-threading language. And in number six, dash is used to find and fix bugs in the Java programs. There are four options in this question. The number first is JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Uh, in B, JRE, Java Runtime Environment. And number C, Java Development Kit. And number D, Java debugger, and the correct answer of this question is number D, JDB. Uh, the Java debugger or JDB is a command line Java debugger that debugs the Java class. It is a part of the Java Platform Debugger architecture JPDA that helps in the inspections and debugging of a local or remote Java virtual machine JVM. The JVM or Java virtual machine enables a computer to run Java or other language, that is Kotlin, Groovy, Scala, etc. Programs that are compiled to the Java bytecode. The JRE or Java Runtime Environment is a part of JDK that contains the Java class libraries, Java Class Loader, and the Java Virtual Machine. The JDK, that is Java Development Kit, is a software development environment used to develop Java applications and applets. And number seven, the question is, when was the first operating system developed? There are four options. In number A, 1948. In B, 1949. In C, 1950. No, in D, 1951. And the correct answer is C, 1950. The explanation is the first operating system was developed in the early 1950s. It was also called a single stream batch processing system because it presented data in groups. In number 8, when were MS Microsoft Windows operating system proposed? There are four options in this question. The number one is 1994, and number B 1990, C 1992, and the last option is 1985. The correct answer of this question is answer D, 1985. The explanation is the first MS Windows operating system was introduced in early 1985. All right. And in number 9, the question is, which of the following is the extension of Notepad? There are four options: the text, txt, .xls, .ppt, .bmp. And the correct answer of this question is answer option number A. The .txt file extension is a standard text document extension that contains the unformatted text. Okay, it is the default file extension for the Notepad. And the last question is, the only language which the computer understand is, there are four options: assembly language, binary language, basic and C language. The correct answer is binary language. Okay, and the computer understand only binary language which is written in the form of 0 and 1. A computer can understand assembly language, but an assembler is required which converts the assembly language to binary language. Similarly, for understanding high-level languages, compilers or interpreters are required. Thank you everyone. Please like, share and subscribe my channel Technology Family Nepal. Thank you.